Hey, we're back. Short week. It's day after Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Hope everyone had a good time. Look at this fancy gate. Huh. Coffee. I don't know. Might be an uneventful one today because I'm just going to road traverse. My legs are tired from elk hunting all weekend. Copy. Grouse season opened on the 1st and elk season opened on the 2nd. We got a chance of getting dinner at work. Copy. Another thing, we got a pretty darn good couple rains in and then some good 80-degree weather. So I bet you next week, or even maybe this week, this week, there might be some mushrooms popping. I can't wait for chanterelle season. Okay, let me drive in here, quit talking. There's the red ribbon. That means cut boundaries. So I must be cutting everything downhill from here. We only got to mark a quarter mile at the bottom of the mountain, or along this unit they're going to cut, but there's no pins, so we got to go a mile from cap to cap just to do a quarter mile of marking. And so that's what we're going to do, but instead of just going through the brush and trees on that line, I'm going to pop out to the road and road traverse a bunch of it just to get there, get to where we start marking, then side shots on that stuff. But you can see red ribbon, pretty good stand of timber they're going to cut. Crappie. So the cut boundary goes in here and it's all this. There's a creek right down there. So I think I'm going to traverse in there to line and then mark the line on the property line. But from here, I think I'm just going to road traverse, or else I'd have to go a long ways through all that. So I think I'm going to road traverse this whole thing. It's probably like half a mile. And I'm not even going to start at the cap I found because I only have one rod. I got all my other rods in on other jobs. So I'm just going to traverse this road. Probably be boring, but might see some critters or something fun. I don't know. I guess we really are road traversing. I forgot my boots. I brought them hunting this weekend. Darn it. Surveying in slippers, y'all. Okay, from here, there's 2 creek crossings. I've already laid out a traverse going all the way up the mountain, probably about 1,000 feet or so, to the cap. I've got it laid out to that point. I see that. I'm going to go right here, and then up the road until we want to dart into we're actually line marking. And then I'm not sure after we're done with what they're going to log if I'm going to jump back out to the road and then go, because we got to go a mile from here to get the other cap to put that line back. So, or I'll just, after we get to the point that's the end of the logging project, I might just carry on through the woods depending on how easy it is to pop out. But, yep. We got plenty to do on the road, so I'm not worried about not having slippers today. Go in there another day and traverse that. We got a few days on this project. I'm going to get this one off in the ditch so that if they come in and put a new lift of gravel on here, I'm not digging for days for all my control points. And since I got to go up here to turn around anyway, I might as well lay out the next control point. Okay, so since I only have one rod with me, and all my other rods are way deep in the hills of Western Oregon, I am only doing a distance right here. I got nothing to backside off of or turn an angle off of. I'm getting a distance, then I'm setting a backside, and then moving forward, and then I'm going to do distance and angles. And then when I come back another day, I will have to backside this setup here and actually go and actually I'll probably start at the cap and come this way so that my book is going this way throughout the whole thing. So I'll start with point number, oh man, now I got to count back to, I got to think back to last week to see how many control points I set out there to get to the cap, and then I'll start with that point number here. Better do some thunking. All right, I'm going to do a vertical plummet back sight, which is just, I got a little stake. I'm going to put a nail so that the head of the nail is directly under the gun. Vertical plummet back sight, copy. And it looks like that. The head of that nail should be directly over the top of that, which I'm not sure it'll show it in here, but let's see if we can get a view. Is it going to work? No. Why can't I do this? There it is. Oh, I suck at that. Why is there so much poison oak on this side of the mountain? Not supposed to be poison oak on this side of the mountain. Can't live anywhere, I swear. All right, we're cruising down this road pretty good. Just looking for a back sight for this next one. And flopped the gun, and look at that, a tree right on line. So I can just stick a nail right in the tree. Not have to use a post or a lath or something. Pull it later. And that is what that back sight looks like. I guess this is just a tutorial on different back sights today. Copy. All right, well, a few turns down that road, and we are on this side road that is hopefully going to get into line with reasonably short distance. I'm not really sure where we are in the world. I know we're interior of the property by quite a ways. Logging this side, not that side. Come find me, OSHA. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can drag my ass home and drown my life away. It's a damn shame what the world's come to. People like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. Them rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Oh, well, that road kind of wide back there, so I think I'm going to do some recon on this project and see where line actually crosses. And then I'm going to have to, I think line's going to go up and over the mountain from somewhere over there. I don't know, let's hike up here and find out. How about? Okay, we're huffing and puffing. This is why I wanted a road traverse instead of traversing through this whole thing, because I'd get lost in there. Not lost, but be too many turns and I have too much work. What does that say? Laying out corridors. I'm gonna take an educated guess and say that the big old monster trees over there are gonna be close to line. Maybe we'll find a scar or something. I knew it. Tree blaze. Big old tree blaze. So if that means that is facing line, I am approximately standing on line. And so, yeah, if I would have stayed on line traversing, there's big timber over there, I probably would have gone through a few draws, but instead we're going around on the road, avoiding all the crud, and then looking forward from here. Splitting these two big trees, this is where we got to start marking. Actually, right down there where it hits the creek, I'll start marking. And then from here, we got to go about a quarter mile, and then of actual side shots and setting posts. And then once we get done with at the end of there where their red ribbon cuts back into the property, then I can go as fast as I can to get to the other pin. But not today, but let's lay our way out back from here. How about? Okay, so line is down there. Start marking right about there. There's our first control point that we actually do side shots for. There's a little road grade right up here that ties into the road we're actually on right now traversing. So I'm just gonna pop up to here and lay out that sees that point and just lay out all the way back to the truck, and then do a few more turns up into here and call it a day. I love that song, but I actually don't work overtime. And I get paid decent for the area I'm in. And I enjoy my life and work, so I just love that song. And I like listening to that kid talk. He's smart. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Copy. Oh yeah, for anybody who's been locked in the box for the last couple weeks, that's Oliver Anthony that sings that song. Oliver Anthony Music on YouTube. Richmond, north of Richmond. It's cool, okay? Hey, what are you doing right here, Devil's Club? You wonder why they get you. Why? Come on, zoom. Oh, there you go. Oh my God, I need a new phone. Must be where all the predators like to eat lunch. There's bones and jaw bones and stuff strewn out all over this place. Where's that other pile? Oh yeah, right here. Spine. Some more stuff. I was wondering if maybe it's a poacher's dump site, but this looks like the skull of a teeny little something, and definitely tiny deer getting eaten by something. Maybe there's a cougar running these hills. I don't know, probably. All right, I'm gonna call it there. We got, what, 1,500 feet traverse today. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna end up just putting a stick through my foot or something, so I'll come back out and continue on when I actually have my boots with me. So, yeah, probably see you tomorrow. Copy.